Hello, I'm here. I got this weird glare on my face again. I get this weird green glow when the curtains are open. Is it gone? I think it's gone. Okay. All right, cool. Hi. How are you? How is everybody? I've been busy, 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 busy today. Hello, Amy. Um, you read the first book too? Okay. There you go. You're gonna have the whole series done. I'm gonna have the whole series done too. I know the humor is pretty good, isn't it? You're finishing part of your world, and then you'll get busy on yours truly. Perfect, perfect. Hello, Marianne. Hello, Sue. It's hard to put it down. Well, that's the sign of a good book now, isn't it? Um, Marvin Dyke. Hello. Finally getting to be here for live. Yay. Gail's here. Hello, Gail. Gail's, you read them all now, Gail? Hello, Lynn. Hello. Hello, Sherry. How is everybody? Let's see. Everybody's asking how your puppy is. Hello, Michelle. How's Michelle doing? The heat, 97 degrees there at 4:30. Well, I am so sorry to hear that. It has been hot here, but nowhere near 97. It's been in the mid 80s, but it's very humid as well. Very like muggy, hot, humid. Hello, Brenda. How's Brenda doing? Hello, Lisa. How's Lisa? Boy, we got all kinds of people in here tonight. We got the whole crew in here. Yay. Plus some who don't normally make it. That's exciting. Brandy will be here in a minute. She called me just a little bit ago and she was running an errand that she had to do. And she said she might be a few minutes late. So there's that. She might be a few minutes late. Clearly, I think she's going to be a few minutes late. Oh, boy. You got to 90 today, Sue? We did not get anywhere near 90. It's not been that hot here, but no. Like tomorrow might be 87, but it's probably going to rain again. And Thursday, we're expecting rain again. And Friday, probably rain again. Oh my gosh, rain, rain, rain. But that's what happens with this heat and humidity. It often, brings on the rain. So got rained on last night trying to put chickens and ducks away. That's fun. Always fun trying to get them away in the rain. Oh, I recorded my whip and chat today. I told a whole story. There's a whole story about all of that. Yeah. So, fun. Dale's here briefly. He is still working on things over at the other house. So, he's been there for a good part of the afternoon. He probably got over there, I don't know, maybe 1 o'clock. Came home about a little bit before 6. So, came home, we ate some leftovers. We had leftover spaghetti, which was good. Yummy, right? And he's going to head back over there and mow now. He's been weed whacking over there. I think it's been like 3 or 4 days. I don't know. See, here's the problem. When you have 2 acres and stuff just grows and it's all overgrown everywhere. Yeah. So, it's looking good, though. It's looking good. So, anyhow, I'm blessed to have him. I will just say that. So, I also talk about that in my whip and chat. I was over there yesterday again. I was over there working too. I don't go every time. Today was my day to stay home and record videos, upload, whip and chat, the book live. I did a bunch of other stuff too. I got ready for Smashing the Specials. I put away Groovy Girl. She's put away. I figured it was a good place to stop. I got 2 rows done on the bottom, and I put her away. So he loves to work. Tacos. Well, Dale had tacos today for lunch, and I had a lean cuisine pizza. He goes to get tacos, and I have pizza. Yep. That's how that works. All right, let's see. Oh, I can only imagine, Marion, what it would look like after 4 months of being gone and on the road, what your yard would look like. But, I mean, I don't know. 2 acres. There's all kinds of stuff. A question about smashing the specials. Yes. Yes, you can. Yes, that's exactly what you do, Sherry. I talk about that in my whip and chat today as well, because I did not mention that in the announcement video. So, yes, absolutely. All right, let me see. If we did 80 pages, where's Karen? Where is Karen H? Where is Karen? Let's see. How many pages do we have left? I don't know. I got to do some math here for a minute. Let me math for a moment. Let's see. There's 387 pages. 387 minus, hello, Deborah, minus the, no, that didn't work out. Hang on. 387 minus the 82 pages we've read. We got 300 pages left. We got to read about 100 pages each time if we want to finish this in like 4 weeks. So let's see. That would take us to about 182. Let's see. Oh, well, that'll work. Okay, that'll work perfectly. Sue is on chapter 33. Sue, stop it. I mean, stop. Stop. We're not even, we just finished chapter 11. Even after next week, we won't even be to chapter 33. We'll only finish chapter 21. 21 after next week. Oh, my goodness. Okay. I'm just going to say this. If you guys were in a physical book club where you went and met with people each week, they wouldn't be happy. You've got 1.5 acres and lots of tumbleweeds. Oh, what? I don't know what goat head is. We don't have any of those. We don't have any goat head weeds here. No. Wow. That's the issue then, because most book clubs, they have the book. They get the book, a physical book, and then they have it. So anyhow, we'll be reading through chapter 21 this time. Chapter 21. Okay? Not chapter 22, just chapter 21. That's about 100 pages. Technically, it's about 101. 102. And Deborah read the whole thing 3 weeks ago. Oh, goodness. So who doesn't know the whole story? Just put a little thumbs up if you don't know the whole story, if you've not read the whole book. Is it just me and Brandy? Sometimes I think it's just me and Brandy that haven't read the whole thing. So, don't know. Oh, you guys. Oh, here comes Brandy now. Let's see. Can I add her yet? Amy, thank you, Amy. Amy's where she's supposed to be. Thank you. Okay, I think I got Brandy. Brandy here? Brandy here. No? Hello. I see her. I mean, I see her name. I don't hear her. Are you there? Lynn. Oh, Lynn. Lynn. Oh, hello, Emma. Hello, Emma. No, haven't read the whole thing, Brenda says, but Brenda, you're much further than we are. I take it. So I got 3 people. Well, 4. Me, Brandy, Gail, and Amy. Okay. And Sherry. Thank you, Sherry. Thank you, Sherry. Okay, let's see. I think let's try this again. So we have Brandy now.
All right. Can you hear me?
Yep, we got you now. Thought I had
you. I stopped. Hold on. Let me stop the camera so y'all don't have to see all that.
Okay. And yeah, another person that's with us where we're supposed to be. I was just asking Brandy if you and I are the only ones that are
following the lesson plan.
Following the lesson plan. There you go. Yes, because we have a bunch of people here that aren't on the lesson plan.
I read 11, and hey,
Yep.
if I disappear, I'll come back.
Okay. All righty. Well, thank you. Dale brought me my pop. Wasn't that nice of him? We just got done with dinner. Pizza's at the door. Yum. Pizza. Are you there, Brandy? Is she there? No? Hey, Joe. How you doing? Okay, well, it's going to be one of those days. It's just going to be one of those days. Well, Joe, life, I'm
Now,
telling you. Are you there now?
can you hear me now?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, I'm good. I'm here.
Okay, beautiful.
Well, I'm not necessarily good, but I'm here.
Okay, well, I guess that can be two different things, right?
Yeah.
Anyhow, yeah, we were just talking about it. There's a
Let's
bunch
go
of people,
farther.
that are way ahead or finished the whole thing, and I was just like, is it only Brandy and I? Is it only Brandy and I that don't know the story? I mean, but
Okay,
there's about,
I want to know why do people read ahead? Is it, here's what I got to know. Is it because it's just so good you can't stop? Is it that you can't take that little bit of anticipation before you can read more? Like, what is it? 'Cause I'm telling you, the anticipation to read the next part is worth it. You got to try it.
right, Joe. That's kind of what it seems like. People want to read a book a week, but I can't read a book a week. I ain't got time to read a book a week.
I mean, I could, but I'm currently reading another book, and I like,
Mm-mm.
no, too much to
There
read
is
a
no
whole
way.
book.
There is no way I can read a whole book a week. I can't. There's no way. Brenda, thank you, Brenda. Brenda reads what she's supposed to read. Thank you,
No.
Brenda.
Thank you, Brenda.
Brenda does, and Sherry does, and Amy does. That's right.
Sherry usually keeps me on track
Yeah.
as to where I'm supposed to stop.
Yeah.
Thank you, Sherry, for always doing that for me.
That's right. All things in moderation, Amy. Exactly. And just like Sherry said, she has another book she's listening to as well. Right?
Mm-hmm.
So
That's how you have to get through this. You have to have another book
yes.
that you are reading.
You read the assignment and then you put it away. You put it aside. Yeah. Oh, and Sue only has the book for 2 weeks. Well, Sue, you need to figure out how to get the book for longer than 2 weeks. That's what I have to say. Buy a book.
Well, I was lucky because this on Kindle.
Buy it on Kindle, so you always have it. I mean,
yeah, because see, my Kindle, because I'm part of the Amazon Prime, whatever, it was free.
See? Yeah.
I got to check it out for free.
Yeah.
It cost me a red cent.
I don't know. It doesn't, in my opinion, this is my opinion, if I was to read ahead and read the whole thing, it wouldn't be as much fun for me to be in a book club. That's just my opinion.
Yeah.
Because I know how the story ends. I know everything about it. Lynn, you would not get them confused. I promise you would not get them confused.
Just choose two very opposing books. I mean, like, yes. I have a witchy book, and I have this one. It has nothing to do with witchy stuff.
Yep. I don't ever get them confused. So, I don't ever get them confused. I don't know. Just, you guys do what you're going to do, but it just seems to me that it's not as fun that way. You're way ahead. You know the whole story. We're talking about old news for you. It's like, okay, it's like the Olympics. I'll just say it's like the Olympics, okay? If you're not watching the Olympics as it's happening, like streaming on Peacock, right? Because that's, I think, the only place it streams on live time is Peacock, which I don't have. You're very likely to find out all the results about what happened at the Olympics before you can get a chance to watch it, because like NBC does do, they do show stuff at night and whatnot. And so I have been spoiled several times already with the Olympics with information that I didn't really want to know yet because I didn't get to watch it, right?
Yep.
So,
To me, the only benefit I can think of for people that read ahead is that they get to laugh at us when we're trying to make our gift. That's what we think's gonna happen.
yeah,
How far off or how close are we?
I don't know. Could be. But even me as the reader wouldn't enjoy that. I mean, I wouldn't enjoy knowing stuff that hasn't that we're not talking about yet. That's just me. Anyhow, anyhow, let's talk about the book. Anyhow, let's talk about the book. So
I like it. I like it again. I like it.
So they didn't like each other at first. They got off to a really bad start. Bad start. Like,
yeah, that was honestly more on her. I mean, yes, did he screw up? Yes, but she had a chip on her shoulder.
Yeah.
Majorly, especially when she found out that dude was not retiring to give the other dude a chance at getting to know people and could possibly take her position that she was wanting.
I mean, I think, she ran him over. She ran the guy over. Broke his phone. And then chewed him out when he popped into the room with her brother. She doesn't know anything about him. She's jumped to all these conclusions. And so, yeah, really bad start. Really bad start to start with, right?
Mm-hmm.
Bad start. Yeah. Yep. So I'm glad that somebody decided to apologize, to try to make things right, make things better, because now they're hilarious. They're funny. The way they get along great in their little notes back and forth, right?
Well, I honestly think it's because of him. Number one, he had an opportunity to talk to his best friend and obviously the boss, who he's friends with,
right,
to find out a little bit more about this woman and her situation. And so he took it upon himself to do the first letter. And I think if he had not have sent that letter, she would have continued to, be a royal bee.
Yeah, probably. There's Karen. Hi, Karen. Yeah, Dr. Death did have a pretty rough first day. That's a bad first day at a new job, isn't it?
7 patients, right? Or something like that.
There was a bunch of them. Yeah, that would be a real bad start to a new position. Just keep that in mind, Brandy. You're starting a new position. Keep that in mind.
Today was my first day, so it was definitely interesting.
Yes, that is interesting, Amy, that he's the one with the anxiety. He has the anxiety, and you don't usually see that a whole lot, that it's the male. Yeah. Yep.
Usually you just see females with anxiety disorders, but I like how that they actually describe. It's like this author knows what anxiety actually feels like because she described it pretty spot on.
Hopefully she did some research. I mean, she did some research into it. So she, there you go. Deborah says, Brandy, cupcakes for the new teachers. Remember that? Cupcakes for your new teaching staff.
Shoot, I ain't got no money for cupcakes for the new teachers. I'm just having to be my own lovely self and hope that they just will.
How about cookies? Something less expensive. Just cookies. I don't know. Do you guys have like any sort of like a back to school get together breakfast or anything like that?
I missed that this morning because I was at the county office getting all the beginning stuff taken care of. So I showed up to the meeting late after they'd already had breakfast and started the in-service.
Oh, well.
But I did get lunch. We had lunch. They served us lunch.
You got lunch and breakfast?
Well, they got breakfast and lunch. I got lunch.
Lunch.
Yeah.
Bye. Have fun mowing.
Doing my other job.
Mow, mow, mow. Mow, mow, mow.
Kitties are in.
They all got to go out there with that lawnmower.
Are the dogs in? The dogs are out still?
Dogs are inside, yes.
Oh, okay.
In the kennel, no.
Okay.
Okay, bye.
Bye. Have fun. There you go. Give them a diamond painting keychain or a coaster. There you go. That's what I would say. Some cookies. Take some cookies to school. Hi, I'm Brandy. I made some cookies today. Yeah.
I can't make any cookies just yet. Hopefully soon I can. I'll take some to them. Right now I can't even get anything in my classroom. So I'm going to make do with what I got.
Which is what? Nothing?
Well, there is a desk in there. There's a chair. There's the student tables and stuff like that. And they've got a whole bag full of stuff to give us. And it looks like we're getting a pencil sharpener too. So, you know, I'll have some stuff.
Well, anyhow, how do you think she's going to help her brother? How do you think she's going to be able to help him? He just seems like he's over it. He's given up. He's mad. He's pissed off at the world. He don't care. He's like,
yeah, but the hope of him being at her place and being able to be on the dialysis every day should actually improve his quality of living, and, you know, and maybe, just maybe, this doctor will be a match for him for a kidney.
Except he's being a grump. He's being a grump about it. He doesn't want to do anything. He's fighting her. Stop nagging me. Stop bugging me. No, I don't want to go for a walk. No, I don't want to. No. You know, that's got to be a hard
blow. Number one,
she's trying to help him.
I think part of that is she is, but you got to remember, number one, they're siblings. Number two, he's sick and in pain and can't see the end of the, light at the end of the tunnel. And so he thinks that she's basically mama in him, and he feels like he shouldn't have to be, and I can imagine it's got to be pretty hard to be in that situation and think, I shouldn't have to be taken care of.
Right.
I shouldn't have to be in this position.
True, but he put himself in that position.
He's having a pity party.
He is.
He's having himself there
instead of getting an attitude of, well, this really sucks, but I have to deal with what I have to deal with. I have to deal with what I've been given, So
he hasn't got. I kind of think of these kind of things almost like the grief process, right? So he's still at the anger stage. He hasn't gone to the acceptance stage yet.
Yeah, but he better get out of it pretty quickly. Because he's letting it take him down pretty fast. It's not like he just found out about it. It's been a little while, because It's been long enough for him to let the whole apartment go to hell and himself go to hell and just basically start giving up already. So it's been a little bit of time. He better get his shit together and get his attitude straight.
Yeah, because we all know with health issues, if you have a negative attitude, it's going to hurt your health even more.
Oh, yeah. Yep. And, I mean, he had counseling, but he'd stopped going to counseling. I mean, Lynn, that happens to a large percentage of people that have something happen to them. They were never ill before, but they still have to make that choice, have to make that choice. Do I want to live or do I not want to live? And your choices will determine. Bye, Lisa. Like one of them said, I don't know which one of them said, that they've seen people, some that just are acting like her brother, and others that are just like, I'm going to make it. I'm going to do what I got to do. I got to, they're going to get out there
live
and fight.
As much of my life as I can do.
What?
Live as much of your life as you can live. Live it to the best of your ability until you just can't live no more.
That's right. That's right. Exactly. Yep. There you go, Brenda. You're gonna make it or you're not gonna make it. You got if you got a good attitude, and it's not. I'm not saying it's easy. I'm not saying it's easy, but you got to have that drive. You got to have the drive. And
Yep.
where is their mother? Where is their mother? I forget where she's at.
Um,
I don't know where
where's,
she's at.
yeah,
Hello.
I don't remember where she said, because I know that she can't deal with her mother, because her mother is, she's purposely not let her mother come back over because her mother just gets all crazy and drives her crazy, which is why she's not calling her mother on this.
Right. So she's just not around.
I can understand that. Yeah, I can understand that part.
Caden loves reading smut books. Well, Caden, this would not be one of those smut books. This author does not really. She does not write smut. If they touch, that's whoa. That's a lot for her. I think. Touch, kiss, maybe. I don't know.
She gives you a little smackerel, and that's about it.
Right. A retired nurse in Arizona. I don't know if she offered to help. Did she offer to help? I don't recall that. I don't think
she didn't. She didn't
I don't
even
think
call
she's
her
been
mother
asked to help, has she?
She hasn't been asked to help because the daughter does not want to deal with
Right.
how crazy neurotic, and how the mother says, I'm only going to come down for a little bit, and then stays for God and creation.
Wait, was it her mom that was cooking and filling the freezer? Or is that in a different story?
No, that was her mom that cooked and filled the freezer. She's still eating on it a year later. That's because her mother just would not leave and would not accept that she could take care of stuff herself.
So she did that because they're at her house, right? They're at mom's house?
Yes.
But she's gone.
Yes. Where's up?
No. Okay. Oh well. Well, I hope he gets out of it. I hope he pulls himself up by the bootstraps and decides, I better do what I got to do. Right? I better do what I got to do.
I feel and she's going through her own personal hell because of, getting her divorce and dealing with that. And the doctor's dealing with.
There we go. That's right, Mary. And that was when she was going through her divorce. Her mom did that for her. And then her mom left.
The divorce is not final yet. The divorce is final in 2 weeks.
Well, I know, but she did that when Bree was going through all that stuff, and then she turned around, then she left. Yeah. Here, have some food. Bye. I'm done. Leaving. Oh Lord. All right. I don't know if you heard this. I don't know if you heard this or not, Brandy, but we're reading through chapter 21.
Okay, so read 21, not 22.
Yep, you got it.
Gotcha.
You got it. I was really late getting my reading done this time. I had to finish it today. I don't normally have to read on Tuesday, but I normally have it done. But I did have about 10 or 15 pages to read this morning. I had to finish it up. I spent too much time reading the other book, the Boys of Tommen book, saving somebody or somebody 6 or 13 or somebody, I don't know. They're all numbers. I don't know. They're all their player jersey numbers. But that book.
I read the last 2 chapters this morning before I went to work. And it took me so long to get started because I was at the end of my last book, and I was like, I don't know how to end.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
This other book is it's 600 and some pages, and the writing is like itsy bitsy. It looks like little ants crawling across the page. It's so tiny. It's taken me forever to read that book, and I'm about halfway now. And these two haven't really talk about a long story. Lord have mercy. Whew.
Lots of background, huh?
Oh man. Yeah. It's gonna take them forever before they get to the bada boom, bada bang part, you know? And
Been waiting on that bada bang.
I'm certain there's gonna be some bada boom, bada bang, but it might be in the last 10 pages. I don't know. But anyhow. All right. Oh, and the dude's got a 3-legged dog. I kind of got a kick out of that. He's got a
Named
3-legged dog.
and named Lieutenant Dan. Like you know what that's from, right?
Yeah, they said in the book.
Yep. I love it. I love it. I knew when they said Lieutenant Dan. I didn't know that he was 3-legged, but I knew what they were named after.
Did you know the dog's on the cover? See him?
Oh, I didn't realize that.
The dog's on the cover, and they're writing their letters to each other. See? Not funny. Not this book, Sue. Not this one. The other book. The other book I'm reading. I know there's gonna be stuff. I know. Yeah. All right. I guess it's time to go. I gotta go check on puppies and kitties and clean the litter box and finish winding yarn and whatever else I get up to. I've just been busy all day doing stuff. Sometimes I just need a day like that where I can I record, I edit, I upload, I clean up things. I got Smashing the Specials ready. I put Groovy Girl away. I just, I'm winding yarn. I just need a day like that sometimes where I can just get a lot accomplished.
Oh, there you go.
I feel like I got a lot accomplished today. Is there more to do? Of course, but I got a lot done today. So there's that. All right, everybody. Thanks for hanging out for a while. And we'll see you later when we get to the halfway point of the book.
There we go.
Listen, Brandy, let's make a prediction. Next week, you and I and Amy and Sherry and a couple other people will be at the halfway point. How many people do you think are going to be finished next week?
I think the rest of everybody else will be finished.
Everybody else will have it finished. All right.
That's my prediction. Everybody else is going to be finished.
Oh, okay. All right.
Come next week.
Okay. I'm gonna fix people. I'm coming up with a plan here. I got a plan. I gotta fester it out yet. I gotta fester it out still. I'm gonna come up with something. Yeah. All right. Anyhow. Oh, Joe's leaving for Florida. Joe.
Hey, what part of Florida, Joe?
I'm like, is this necessary? Is this a necessary trip? It's not for pleasure, right? Because you're leaving Texas and going to Florida. Why?
Joe?
Why, Joe? Unless it's necessary. Why would you leave one hot state to go to another hot state? I don't know.
Which Joe is it? Which Joe is it?
Joe Atwood.
What part of Florida are you coming to, Joe?
Oh boy. So it is a don't block us. Deborah's like, don't block us. No. It's going to be a reward system. It's going to be a reward for the people who are on task. That's what we're going to do. We're going to come up with a reward system for the people who follow the lesson plan. All right. Okay. What? You can't go to the beach in Texas, Joe? There's no what? I'm so confused. No beaches in Texas to go to? I'm just gonna say, if I was gonna leave a hot state right now, I would find a nice cool place to go. That's me. There you go. Yes, Joe.
I'll tell you why she wants to come to the beaches here. We do have the most beautiful beaches in America.
Well, Texas has some beautiful beaches. Why?
Not like Florida.
What is wrong with the beaches in Texas, Joe? What is wrong with the beaches in Texas?
Because they're not white sand and emerald green waters. That's why.
In Texas?
Yeah, they don't have those.
Huh.
In Texas, their sand is brown and their water is murky.
Mm. Okay. Okay. You could come to Michigan. I'm just saying. Well, Marion, Michigan is cooler. It's definitely cooler than Florida and Texas. That's for sure.
That is true.
Right?
It is hot. It's hot. It rains every day. Just be prepared, Joe. It's going to rain every day at some point for a little bit.
Great. That's just great, right? Just great.
That is Florida for you.
And
Florida is the summer.
Florida is humid.
Yes.
It's also humid. Everybody tells you that Texas doesn't have humidity. It's a dry heat, right?
It's
I've heard
not
that.
a dry heat.
I've heard
Don't
that
feel like
so
you
many
gotta-
times. Texas has this dry heat, so it's not that hot. And I'm like, you are so full of doo-doo. You're full of doo-doo.
Here in Florida, it's going to feel like you got a damp washcloth over your mouth as you walk outside. And you're trying to breathe through a damp washcloth.
Yeah. Yep. Not a place I would go in the summertime. Neither one of them. Neither one of them. Oh, boy. All right. I got to go. I'll see you guys later. I'm coming up with the gold star system. I got to come up with a gold star system for our next book. It won't work for this book because we're already past that point. But maybe the next time we'll see if we can have some encouragement to keep people on track with us. We'll see if it works. All right. Okay. I'm done now. Bye, everybody. Have a great night.
Bye.
We'll see you next week.